Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, all series videos. In this video I'll be updating you on Radha Mohan. Guess what? Damini sent out men to kill Radha to prevent her from coming back. You need to watch till the end to find out what happened. Please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click on the notification button. It will help this video a lot. Please subscribe to this channel. Let's go. Damini explains after she gets her new life, she will surely throw all her enemies out of this house, and the first one would be Gungun. Why then Ketski? Because she tends to stand beside Radha, because once she is on the roads, then how would she do anything? Damini is also furious with Ajit, blaming him for not having the mind to run a stall. Kaveri asks, what about Kadambari? Damini angrily explains that she has been working by her to only marry Mohan. So once she gets married, she would send her to the old age home. Kaveri prays that Damini's plans succeed, but she is worried if Tosi and Radha ruin her plan. Damini gets a call from her men who informs her that they have found Radha. Damini orders them to kill her. Tosi asks Radha to hurry when Damini's men come out of the bushes. Tosi assures Radha that nothing wrong would happen to her as she's going to be by her side. They are shocked when Tosi starts beating them. He remembers that Damini advised them to light a fire if anything suspicious happens to them. He mentions this is not such a simple task because they are getting paid a lot of money. He mentions he knows what to do, so lights a fire. Tosi falls from the fire, seeing which Radha is stunned. Mohan is walking with Kadambari while Kaveri is bringing Damini towards the mandap. The drum beaters are playing the music. Mohan smiles seeing Damini. However, Ketki and Gungun are furious. Mohan once again looks at the door, thinking he himself threw her out, but is looking for her to return. Mohan thinks when Radha accepted that she loves Mohan with her whole heart and soul, he is not able to think of anyone else. Radha is worried seeing Tosi, who explains Damini has informed them about her weakness, but she explains she is also not going to back out. She manages to throw them away, but one of their partner comes with a wooden stick, which is on fire. Tosi once again manages to hit him with a rock before pushing him away. However, they all bring wooden sticks and light with fire. Tosi is in tremendous pain. She wants Radha to run away, revealing she has to cover the rest of the distance by herself. Tosi, meanwhile, manages to keep the goons at bay. Pandit Ji asks both Mohan and Damini to stand for the Vamala. Damini and Mohan both take it. Mohan does not even look at Damini. She asks if he still has any doubt. Mohan, after hesitating, explains there is no doubt. Gungun, meanwhile, is holding Tosi and Radha's photo. Mohan is about to make Damini wear the Vamala when they hear Daddy calling Radha's name. Ramashwa and Daddy both enter the house. Mohan asks what are they doing here. Daddy apologizes for coming but asks where is Radha. Damini questions why are they asking such a stupid question as she went with them. Ramashwa explains the tire of the auto got punctured on the way and they were not able to find Radha after that. Mohan inquires if they looked for Radha when Ramashwa explains they searched everywhere but were not able to find her. He replies he thought she came back here. Gungun requests Mohan to come as they have to search for her. Kaveri stops them, mentioning Mohan is getting married and they cannot leave from here like this. Gungun explains Radha is in trouble, so they have to find her. Damini questions if he's going to leave her like this once again. She explains Radha is fine and she even called her some time ago. Kadambari replies even she called her. Damini says Radha tried to come back to this house, but when her plan failed, she sent her family with a new plan. Damini blames them for making this plan. Kaveri agrees with her. However, Mohan questions what she's talking about. He insists on going to search for her, but Damini threatens if he takes even a step from the mandir, she is going to give her life in this her one turn. Mohan questions if she has lost her mind. Damini replies she cannot live like this, unwedded wife. Kadambari mentions it is necessary, otherwise they would lose Gungun. Damini replies he would even lose her. Kadambari tells Mohan it is time for the rituals. She agrees with Damini, informing Radha is fine. Radha is running on the road while Damini's men are following her in the jeep. Radha hits her head against the stone and falls unconscious. When they plan to check her but fear the ghost, they exclaim it was their duty to keep her away from the Trivedi mansion. They leave Radha on the side of the road. Tulsi immediately requests Radha to wake up. She even wipes off the injury. Tulsi thinks she has to take Radha back home quickly, but how would she do it? Tulsi hears the voice of a horse. Pandit Ji asks both Mohan and Damini to take their position on the mandap. He starts the ritual when Ramashwa and Daddy turns to leave once again, but Mr. Trivedi stops them once again. Tulsi places Radha in the cart, mentioning she promised she would always remain by her side in this war. Pandit Ji is performing the ritual when Gungun wonders where Radha is. Mohan also prays that Radha should remain safe wherever she is. Mohan and Damini are sitting in the mandap. Pandit Ji is reciting the mantra. Gungun wonders where is Radha. Mohan also prays that Radha should be safe wherever she is. Tulsi is the coachman of the horse cart. She requests Radha to wake up as they need to reach the house as soon as possible and stop this wedding. The cart goes over a stone, because of which Radha slowly wakes up. Tulsi is glad that Radha is conscious. She mentions they have to reach back as soon as possible. She inquires if Radha is fine, mentioning they have to reach back soon. Tulsi is driving the car when she notices the men in the jeep. Tulsi is worried, wondering where they came from. They are worried, thinking how the cat is going by itself. He explains the girl is still alive, and if Damini finds out, then will surely kill them. They try to catch Radha, but Tulsi is trying her best to evade them. Radha is really tense. Tulsi assures nothing would happen to her. As she is going to protect her, the criminals once again try to stop them. Tulsi stops the cat inside the Trivedi mansion, but the criminals also reach there. They plan to catch Radha, but Tulsi manages to close the door of the house. She signals Radha, who steps out. The criminals explain they were not able to do anything, and if Damini finds out they failed, it will be the end of them. They all leave. Pandit Ji starts the ritual when Mohan stands up and is very tensed. Radha, opening the door, asks them to stop. Everyone is stunned seeing her dressed in the bridal dress. Ketki also is shocked seeing her. Radha smiles, turning back as Tulsi is standing by her side. Tulsi once again not able to step inside because of the protection shield. Radha stands behind Mohan. Damini stops him from even looking at her. Damini explains Radha would once again make him believe in her words, and is doing all this just to get his attention. She pleads with him to listen to her for once. Damini angrily looks at Radha, thinking what new plan she would have to make to take her life. Gungun gets emotional seeing Radha. She runs to hug her, asking if she's fine. Gungun explains she thought Radha would not come back and left just like her mother. Radha explains how she could leave her like this. Kadambari is also tensed. Radha explains she promised to never leave her alone and she has to come back for her and Mohanji. Kaveri is frustrated with Radha. Mohan is really tense standing in the mandir. Tulsi promises Gungun that Radha would never leave her alone. Daddy asks Radha where she went and how did she get injured. Mohan, hearing this, is about to turn back, but Damini once again stops him. Radha replies she is perfectly fine. Kaveri questions then why she came back here. Radha asks if she wants to know what is the reason she came back here. Radha sees the pot in the mandap, so walks onto it, which worries everyone. Radha, picking it, throws the water on the Hawa cone, completely ending the fire. Everyone is shocked. Kaveri exclaims, "What has she done?" Damini is also stunned seeing her. Kadambari angrily shouts at her. Radha replies, this is what she has done. She wants her right and husband. Mohan is furious. Kadambari doesn't understand anything. Radha mentions today neither the bride will change, nor is the groom going to feel the mang. She explains today Mohan is going to accept her as his bride. The entire family is shocked. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.